forecast for September 30th through October 2nd. We're looking at a pretty nice weekend this weekend. We are kind of on the very northern fringe of the, at least the clouds and maybe a few sprinkles of Ian as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. So that's the only real wrinkle in the forecast, although right now I would say it doesn't look like we're going to see. I'd be surprised if we saw anything more than a sprinkle. Clouds look pretty likely for tomorrow, although it's not going to be total clouds, but definitely quite a few clouds as they move in. So let's take a look cross country and see what's going on. First of all, obviously we've got Ian here. It's ready to make a second landfall across South Carolina and affect North Carolina, certainly in a lot of the kind of mid-Atlantic and South North Carolina, Virginia area with some wind and a lot of rain. And as you can see, it's heading north. We also, I'll show you the surface map in a second. We also have a pretty strong high pressure system here. And basically we're getting a battle between the two. The clouds will definitely ride up and make their way in. And the question is, are we going to get some sprinkles? There will be kind of a split. The main low-level circulation will kind of head west towards like West Virginia and kind of die as it then heads east eventually, and we are protected from the high by that. But we will get some convection, it looks like, offshore. Whether a blob of that kind of makes its way close enough to us to give us a few sprinkles on Saturday or not is up in the air. Most of the models keep it south. There is a couple of models who give us a little bit of precipitation. Right now, I'd say probably not more than about a 25% chance that we see any precipitation out of this on Saturday afternoon, but there is definitely that possibility. If we take a look at radar, you can see same kind of thing here. Ian has definitely reorganized some, thankfully not having a ton of time offshore here between Florida and the Carolinas to get completely reorganized, but back up to 85-mile-an-hour winds, at least in the most right around the center of the storm. Definitely going to cause some issues here across the Carolinas, not nearly the kind of issues it caused in Florida, but definitely still some problems. And certainly inland flooding is a big potential with this. Unfortunately, it's going to drop a lot of rain very quickly over parts of the Carolinas. So across the northeast, though, you can see we have this area of high pressure. That's why we're cold this morning. Temperature is definitely the coldest we've had. I had 30 degrees at my house this morning. A lot of places down in the low 30s, a lot of frost out there this morning, even some upper 20s. So some places that kind of saw a freeze for the first time. So that pretty much ends the growing season. Some of the places that didn't see the frost as much definitely could still get a little bit more. Although Monday we have another chance of frost. So if you're trying to preserve those plants for a little bit longer this fall, you want to be taking them in on Sunday night into Monday morning as well. Okay, if we take a look at a close-up, here you can see Ian definitely is low-level circulation is still definitely there. If it had some time, we are seeing some bursts of convection around the center. Water's plenty warm down here just off the coast of Georgia and South Carolina, but like I said, just not enough time to really get reorganized again, which is a good thing because it's already done. Ian's already been a very significant storm, unfortunately, and doesn't need to be given any more time to get more strength. Still a really bad weather day in South Carolina and North Carolina. So let's take a look at that forecast for you across for this weekend. Today, we actually warm up and rebound pretty nicely today. Today, we do have mostly sunny skies. Today is the sunniest day of the weekend. Highs in the low 60s. Overnight, we do get some of those clouds to start to roll in. That'll help keep our temperatures up a little bit tonight compared to last night. We're in the upper 30s to lower 40s in a few spots. Tomorrow, off and on sun, quite a bit of clouds tomorrow. Those sprinkles would be anytime afternoon. And like I said, I don't think probably won't even see them, but it's definitely a possibility, so I wanted to put it on there. Wouldn't cancel your outdoor plans or anything like that tomorrow. Still a good leaf peeping day for the most part. Not quite as sunny as it for the leaf peeping as you might like, but not a bad day. Temperatures in the, again, low 60s. Overnight, Saturday night, we just cool back into the mid 40s. Could still be a few clouds around Saturday night, even though I don't depict them there. Sunday, mix of sun and clouds, probably getting sunnier as the day goes on as that high pressure really starts to take hold. We cool off a little bit more. That high is a pretty cool high. Temperatures in the upper 50s. Sunday's a really good day to get out there and see the foliage, things like that. And then Sunday night and Monday, we clear out, and temperatures similar to what we had this morning. So again, if you're trying to keep any of that growing stuff going on, if you've got some sensitive plants or house plants, things like that you've been keeping outside for the summer, it's a good night to bring them in because there's going to be some frost that night. Okay, let's take a look at your weekend highlights. Very pleasant fall weekend for the most part. Good fall foliage this weekend. We're close to peak here in southern Vermont. Slight chance of showers Saturday afternoon. Frost is possible Monday morning, and seasonable temperatures. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back on Monday with an updated look at your work week forecast. Want to give a quick shout out to my patrons, help support what I do here, and also if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I'd encourage you to do so, as to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you, and we'll see you Monday.